So I'm Taz Ferreira from Montreal, Quebec. Sonia, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sonia Sunhart from Quebec in Cowansville.
Yeah, I'm
And
Becky ZT. I make it short, guys, because if I gave you my full name, it would be a mouthful. And I'm also from Montreal, Quebec.
uh, please, as a reminder, can you please unmute yourself because background noise is super sensitive and it makes it harder for us. Thank you. Okay, so I have this incredible video that I'm going to play. Okay, so let's just sit back and enjoy it. This video makes me emotional every single time I watch it. And what's so beautiful about this is that when you are a certain level in a company, you actually can go visit these facilities and you see in person of how it's actually being done. So we want to share a little bit about our story and why we are so passionate about this. So Becky, why don't you start off with your story?
Yes, I just realized I was on mute. Oh my God, I love that video too. It makes me smile every time. So I'm like, yes, all of that I get to put in my body. And that is what allows me to feel so good and be able to help so many people on a daily basis. So my story is I've been in the health and wellness field for about 7 years. I always wanted to help people. It came from me losing my dad suddenly to health reasons and then, wanting to refocus and just be able to help people at the level of health. And it started as personal trainer and nutrition specialist. And then I realized through doing this work that people needed more emotional healing, and I needed to learn how to do that. And so I started doing Reiki and inner child healing. And what I came across was that most people were not able to address those emotional blocks. They were not able to. And I when I really paid attention, I'm looking at what they're eating and I'm making the correlation. I'm seeing the physical body is blocked and it's blocking them also from addressing these emotional things. And I went through that process of myself, doing my own detoxifications and cleanses. And I saw every time I did one, I had more space to take in more light and the ability to dissolve, the pain and the traumas that I'd been through. So I started to shift. I reshifted. This is what Purium gave me. It gave me the opportunity to help more people at the level of emotional healing and trauma healing. Because when I would put them through, let's say, the ultimate lifestyle transformation, they automatically started coming to me being more ready to address these traumas from their childhood. So Purium has given me the opportunity to do what is the most meaningful for me, which is help people like unpack that pain and really see themselves for like the beauty, the everything, the light that they are. So yes, that is my business success. I just want to continue to keep growing within this business because number one, I get to feel amazing every time I open my cupboard and I see all of my superfoods. I'm like, yes, I am a queen and I get to put all this into my body. And that allows me to then be able to have more energy to help more people on a daily basis. And then all the feedback I get is just like is so inspiring every day. I can't imagine living any other way.
And Becky, you inspire me each and every day. Every time I hear your story and I see who you are, it's inspiring for me.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So let me share a little bit about my story. So you all know, like my background absolutely is sciences, genetics, functional medicine. But did you know it actually all began with spirituality? It was led with spirituality. So I suffered from so many issues, and then I got into spirituality and I started learning how to feel the vibrations of food. And this was super important because you know the term, you are what you eat? So I started feeling the vibration of everything that was going within me and how my cells and how my body was feeling. And even though I was trying to eat as healthy as I could, something was missing. So I would almost say I materialized Purium of coming into my life. At the first time I had it, and I felt the vibration and I felt the way it made my body feel, honestly, my body started feeling alive. Everything in me started becoming awakened. And I started scanning everything. I started feeling the vibration. I started understanding its frequency. When I say the term, you are what you eat, you actually feel it. So this started helping me on a cellular level. And I started sharing this with other people, some people who didn't even understand about frequency yet. Once they started introducing these high vibrational foods into their life, they started feeling the active enzymes. And you know what? Not all two of raw powders are made the same. Chlorella from one place to another, they're not made the same. Once you start feeling it in your body and feeling the difference, the sourcing matters. And what also matters is that investing with people who are great people. You know, I always talk about ethical entrepreneurship. So this helps solidify my values and who I am partnered with. They are people who also emit high vibration. So they put this into the foods. So you know that you are continuing this circle with high vibrational people. So from that, I started sharing this with others. I felt compelled to. I needed to share what I found. So I started sharing this with others. I started sharing my $50 gift card codes, and one thing led to the other. I've built a business of over $1.4 million of growth and an incredible empire. And what's happening in the world today, we need to link arms and do this together. So I have someone else that I would love to hear her story. Sonia, can you please share your story?
Oh, you're on mute, Sonia.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I'm learning as I go, but so thank you so much, Taz, for sharing your story. It's so inspiring. And again, I felt your energy just from the first time I met you. And I'm just really amazed at how, working with people like you and a team of just very conscious and aware and awake and wanting to take things to the next level, understanding that we need to do this in every aspect. So my story is coming from an activist background, wanting to change the world all the time ever since I was a child, and finally realizing that, you know what, even if you're fighting against the system, you're using a lot of energy. So I came through my own spiritual experiences and awakenings, my mother's death, and many other stories of finding myself in a way in situations where I really had to take charge of my own life. And I decided to open up a regeneration oasis, which is a retreat center focused on know thyself and love yourself and connect with your higher self so that you can actually be the change you want to be in the world through embodying that change and not looking to fight the system, but to really shift into a new paradigm from within, because that's where the change actually happens. So becoming a yoga teacher and having those experiences allowed me to really focus on my dream and to open up this retreat center for about 10 people on weekends, where we could explore this and do yoga and all of these. Now, it was amazing. It was a lot of work. It was open for almost 3 years, but during that time, this is when COVID hit. And I, was forced to make the decision to close and to sell things and to just start over and see where, focusing on what I want to create and how I want to continue being an entrepreneur and following my values, because this is the most important thing for me. And it just came to me at some point that was that Purium, and I asked Taz, and then from then on, I just joined just a month ago. I just finished my 30-day ultimate transformation, and it's amazing. I've gained so much energy. I really get what this is about. This is the ascension fuel that my body was craving. This is allowing more and more of, like Becky said, more light to come through, feeling more lightness of being, feeling connected, and also gaining a high vibe tribe. Like, that's what I was really, missing, and understanding that, yes, you can do a lot on your own, but, we do have physical limitations sometimes. And I really came confronted with that, with my own physicality. And so I'm like, okay, you're still human, you still have, but take care of this temple that you have, and then you can really be in high vibe and continue without getting, pulled back into old situations or relationships or anything toxic. So we need to start from within, and this is really what Purium is allowing us to do on so many levels. And I'm just feeling extremely grateful that my path has led me to this at this time. It's so incredible. And I'm so grateful. I'm feeling a bit emotional, sorry.
And we are extremely grateful for you, Sonia. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Okay,
so Becky.
Oh yeah. I'm already like always so ready. I'm like, Purium, because I love so much what it stands for. So, and I want to share that during that transitioning stage of me having my awakening and moving through, doing personal training and shifting more into this energy work, I took a little break and I worked at an organic health food store. And this is what actually made me completely switch all of my clients and myself to Purium, because I had the opportunity to ask them questions to see if they did everything that I'm going to talk about here. And they did not. Okay, so Purium stands for pure and premium. That is what Purium is. And Purium is USDA organic. It's organic, live, activated, and sprouted ingredients. This makes it more bioavailable, meaning the body is better able to absorb the nutrients. And there is a huge issue right now with people having absorption issues. You in the organic health food store, so many vitamins are now methylated so that it's easier for the person to absorb. Well, Purium has a solution for that. We address gut health and leaky gut so we can actually absorb the nutrients. And then on top of that, again, they're live, activated, sprouted ingredients. There's no binders, fillers, hormones, herbicides, pesticides, or irradiated or GMOs, no genetically modified ingredients. And this is huge because, those that we're sharing with, yes, we're using it within our body and that's really important. But if we're here, we want to be helping people. And if people are already spending their money, why would we want them to spend money on something that they're going to have to buy something else to remove what was in that something, right? Because so many companies will do these things that Purium will absolutely not do, which I'm so grateful for, because it really is that pure plus premium. There's also no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. Again, these things they're not just hormone disruptors, they're weakening your immune system. They're linked to cancer, so many different ailments, and they are found in healthy products, but they're not found in Purium, again, because it's pure plus premium.
Thank you so much, Becky. It was beautiful. Okay, I know this is your favorite, so I would love for you to explain. It's all of our favorite, but I would love for you to explain it No one explains it better than you.
I love you. Thank you so much. So the ultimate lifestyle transformation. So this is an amazing system that's already set up for you that you can help your clients with. It is already created. It is, and though it is created, it's not cookie cutter. And this is why it is so impactful, the ultimate lifestyle transformation, because those who are you're working with, those that you're sharing this opportunity with, they have different schedules that they can follow. So the ultimate lifestyle transformation becomes like a bridge into this new lifestyle and into this healthier, more self-aware. What they gain out of this 30 days, just like Sonia said, like you feel the difference, you have the energy, and because it addresses gut health and it addresses parasites with the super cleanser, the ridding of those toxins makes that space for people to start addressing other emotional things that need to be healed, and the mental, helps them move through those mental blocks, and work on personal development at a much deeper level. So as practitioners, as those that are energy workers, it becomes easier. Your clients, your customers, they see that result so much faster because of something that is so healing, right? Alkaline greens with your power shake, right? That has iodine in it, which we know iodine helps to decalcify the pineal gland, which is the third eye, right? Biomedic health, addressing our gut, which is directly connected with our brain functioning, and that pineal gland again, right? Improving our sleep. And we know when we're trying to up level in our not just our health, but in our spiritual growth, we need that time to rest. We need to calm the nervous system, because going through this ascension, sometimes your nervous system is like extra taxed because you're getting all of this new information. You're getting ready to deal with all these issues. Well, your body needs to recover, right? And it's a recovery program at the same time as it is an energy giving program. And again, for us as those that are working with as energy workers and those working with clients, this is so simple for you. Everything is set up. The program also has a private Facebook group ran by Purium. They're always getting information. They have the opportunity to listen to the formulator of these products. There's so much that's given to you that makes it easier for you to continue to help those you're working with.
Beautifully said, Becky. Thank you so much. And you remember when I was talking about high vibrational people and being partnered with ethical people? So this is exactly what I'm talking about. All of these are living enzymes. And do you see this packaging? The packaging itself is made out of hemp and held together by tree resin. So there's no plastic. This plastic tub is being discontinued, and the apothecary's glass, everything is biodegradable. So we care about your system on a cellular level. Okay. Okay, so let's go into this. Okay, before going into this, I would love to have an amazing and incredible person to come on and to say a little bit about her story. She's an incredible testimonial. She's an incredible being. I get to work with her so often, a part of the Million Mom movement, and she is very modest in who she is. And I would love to introduce to you Jody Parker, who I would love for Jody, come on, introduce yourself and share a little bit about your story.
Well, thank you for that, Tass. That was so sweet. I don't know if, are you coming off screen or off share?
Oh, sure. Okay, I will.
All right.
Okay. It's a whole process. Okay.
It's a process. Those of us who are like walking around in the fifth dimension sometimes forget how to use technology, or we mess it up, right? Keeping the quartz crystal on the computer. Hi, everyone. I'm Jody Parker. Tass and I both serve on the Million Mom Movement Council, which we consider to be the activism arm of Purium. We are looking for 1,000 caregivers in 100 cities to teach 10 families how to live healthier. And we do that obviously with the foundation of the superfood nutrition, because as everybody else has talked about, when you are concerned about your vibration, eating McDonald's versus eating chlorella that has been hand packed and hand pressed, because the fat in it goes rancid at high temperature. So they don't even use quick machines to make the tablets. They hand press those tablets so that the fat doesn't go rancid in the chlorella tablets. That's pretty different from what the standard American diet would be. And I'm going to comment that the Standard American Diet acronym is SAD. And I think that is probably all we need to know about that. But my story, I have been with the company for 6 years. And how do we start here? I have a big story. I have a son who came in super high vibrational and couldn't deal with the low vibrations of the world and started to go into early liver failure at 5 months old. And I had to save his life. And that is what started me realizing that it didn't matter how much I meditated. I also needed to not only keep negative emotions and negative people out of my life, I needed to keep physical toxins out of my life. And so pure living became my way of life. And he is now 17 and very healthy and doing fine. But that was a very, very scary time. So when I found Purium, everybody was like, Jody, you should do this, you should do that. And somebody said, here, look at Purium. And, you know, I had seen everything. I read the labels on everything. I'm that girl. And I had been eating organic for 15 years by that point. And I was like, what is this company going to do that not everybody else can do? Well, my friend gave me a sample of the Love Super Meal, which is our all-in-one meal replacement shake. You guys, I could feel the vibration of it. I could feel it. It almost like that sort of tingly sensation that you get, like it felt like my blood was like, oh, yay. Immediately I noticed the difference. And I had been drinking Garden of Life's raw meal, which is not a dissimilar product, but when you felt the difference in the vibration between the two products, it was utterly shocking. It really took me by surprise. And so, of course, I signed up to be a business partner with the company. I am now a green diamond with the company, but I think something that really displays just how profound this is we have this group of people that are all supportive, that are all holding us up. And I had been having chronic health issues for years and years and years, but they were subchronic. It didn't matter what we did, didn't matter, you know, years and years of shamanic training and Reiki training and all the stuff that I had done, all the meditation I was doing, all the healthy food I was eating. I still had these subchronic fatigue, subchronic, I'd get swollen lymph nodes. We didn't know why. And it turned out that I had Lyme disease and I'd had it for about 20 years. And we didn't know because my symptoms were not typical of Lyme. And I found out because I got a cavity in one of my teeth. And at 44 years old, I had never had a cavity and I was shocked. It had never happened to me. And my practitioner had just learned, like 2 days before, talk about synchronicity, that cavities in that particular tooth, tooth 15, are correlated with Lyme. And it turned out that I had that bacteria in my parotid gland and it had made its way through my tooth, out of my tooth, not into my tooth. And that is what had caused the cavity. And so I treated it. And while we were treating it, my practitioner looked at me and said, you are the healthiest sick person I have ever met. And it's because of what you're eating. And now she buys Purium. But I am Lyme free. I am free of all 4 of the co-infections that I also had with that Lyme. And when you go back to that ultimate lifestyle transformation, and you talk about what that does as you burn the fat and you let go of those toxins, and as you take the super cleanser and you let go of those parasites, you're going to see that equivalent at the emotional and at the energetic level, because we all know as people who work in this realm that it's very easy to take on other people's emotions. It's very easy to be attacked in an energetic manner. And when you get your vessel in order, then your spirit is at its safest, right? Because the safest place for us to be in this third dimension is completely embodied. And if we have parasites or we have toxins or we have, you know, viruses or whatever it is that are hindering our vehicle through which we work through, then we aren't going to be able to run as much energy. We aren't going to be able to vibrate as high in order to do the work. And right now, we are needed more than ever before. This time in history is why we are on the planet at this time. And being able to support people physically, emotionally, and energetically, guys, this is where it's at. And to have that as a collective so that we can collectively raise the vibration in that exponential way, that's why we're all in Purium. And I think I'm good. I think I'm done.
Oh, thank you so much, Jody. Guys, the, I am so honored by you. This is who I get to work with each and every day. You know, you make your life. You create your reality. And these are the people I am linked with, that I am building this empire together. And this is what we need to do. We are being called more stronger than ever before, that we need to do this now. We need to link arms with people like us who have the same values and mindset like us and build this community together. Thank you so much, Jody. So I will go back. So now I no longer see you guys. And it makes me so sad because I love seeing you. Okay, so back to this. Okay. And what does it mean? What does it mean to be linked with us, right? You get to own your own superfood store, and it's never been easier. What I love are that you can make your own hours. You can work from anywhere. You remember I was telling you I'm from Montreal, Quebec? Well, and actually, I'm in Miami, Florida. So it's brought me here, and I can work my Purium business. I can work my functional medicine business. I can do it all. It's also allowed me to homeschool both of my kids on my hours. And all I have to do is share $50 gift card codes. We don't have to have any franchise fees. Oh, I would love to have Becky or Sonia come on and share what's their favorite part about
Yeah.
owning their superfood store.
Yeah. I love, there's so many things that I love. So I'll talk about two of the things here. Well, number one, equal opportunity, right? And still as women, like in the workforce, we're still paid less, right? And in this business, there is complete equal opportunity for everyone, especially think about it with those that are spiritually minded. If you're in a corporate place, you're sometimes, we're looked at like, even still I'm sometimes looked at like I'm an alien, not within this community. This community has become my family for that reason. But yes, that equal opportunity and the sophisticated automated digital marketing, Purium has it like to like down to a T. It is so perfect how much they have created for us. I like to be creative and use my own, but if I'm running several other businesses, I don't always have the time to do that. I want to do it, but I don't have to because Purium has done it for us with emails, with social posts. Like it is, there's so much abundance. So yeah, those are two of my favorites here.
How about you, Sonia?
You're on mute.
Sorry. I'm still, yeah, that's it. I've been used to the physicality of our reality, right? Because I grew up in the times I grew up in, which, for the older generation, sometimes it's, we're still, but this is it. This is non-physical. This is where everything is there and we can just, there's no inventory, like there's no, it automatically it gets delivered to people, like the easiness of it is amazing. Making your own hours, like somebody like me who likes the lifestyle, and I came out of the city to live in the country, I need to be connected to nature. It's the healthiest thing for me to breathe in the fresh air and have lots of trees around. And I live right on a lake right now, and I really need that. So I work away from the city. I don't have to go into work every morning in traffic and in freezing cold, temperatures. So all of that is incredible. And then working from anywhere, that's it. And it's just, yeah. And having like a equal opportunity, like what Becky was saying about, being paid well for continuing to, like, in a way, work, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like aligning your values and sharing that with people and saying, look, it's working for me. It's really that next level that I like to continually be, expanding and evolving, and people know that. So those who trust me can be like, okay, sounds good. Let's give it a try. And that's why I'm not a huge salesperson, but I just feel like I could really get behind this because it just makes so much sense, especially in these times. Like, wow, this is the best solution for our planet on so many levels. It's like, wow, it just blows my mind. So I definitely I'm in, and I'm going to expand this. The wave of what's happening right now is we are the immune system of the whole system. And the stronger we are together, then the more it kind of wipes out the dis-ease and all of the lower frequencies that are, disappearing eventually on our planet. But we're the ones that are here right now doing it, embodying it. And this company is it for me. Like, it's amazing and I love it.
And we love you. So incredible. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Thank you.
And let's talk about how you're being paid. Do you know that currency is a vibration? Money is a vibration. So the more we give, the more we receive. And why shouldn't we be paid, compensated greatly for the service that we do? So many energy practitioners, holistic practitioners, think they don't deserve to be paid abundantly. Let me tell you today, yes, you are. Yes, you can. So with Purium, you can make 20% on commissions. And we have a fast start opportunity. We have so many trips that we give. You have matching bonuses. You have so many opportunities that are given to you. The more you explore, I always say, the better it gets. Sonia, Becky, do you have anything to add to this?
Oh, well, I'm just going to say that just in this month, I've had the 3 new clients, and just through that, is that my call coming in or sorry? Again, the technology is adapting. But yeah, just to say, yeah, 3 new clients in 1 month, just by simply, speaking about it, it's happening. And the bonuses are interesting. I'm aiming for that as I continue to grow in this company.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And training, tools, and support. Okay, we've been stressing so much how this is a crucial time in the world, that we really need to link arms with people just like us and push this business forward, push this message forward, right? We need to build this empire together. And with that, you get the community, you get people just like us. You're not alone anymore. You are linked with all of us, and we give you all the tools and support. We are always available to you. You don't need any prior experience. We will give you the training. We have personal coaching, business coaching. We supply it all. Becky, Sonia, you have anything to add?
Absolutely. Oh, I wasn't sure if you were going to go, Sonia. Okay, I'll go. Yay. It is like what Purium offers in terms of coaching is, like, to me, invaluable. But actually, I like to give the comparison because as a coach, before going from personal training in person to going as transitioning to an online coach, I invested more than $5,000 in coaching programs. And when I partnered with Purium and I go into our back office, I see so much of that same training that I got, that I paid $5,000 for free. And I'm so grateful because now I have this as an example. Like, I have never regret. Everything is on purpose, right? So, but I can share that with you all, that how much they are giving you in terms of personal development and coaching opportunities, like that growth, that business development. It's invaluable. But there's companies out there charging a pretty penny for it, and you are getting it for free. It is so amazing. And it's not just the tools that you get. It's not just for your Purium business. The level of personal growth that I've experienced through Purium in my own personal life has just been so great. So it is so giving. Yes.
Thank you so much. Sonia, do you have anything to add?
Just that even as a beginner, like, I feel always like I need to learn so much more all the time, but already I'm feeling confident because of my own, experience with it, which is, before I speak about anything or promote anything, I need to live it myself. That's just the way I am. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. And once how I feel after 30 days, I will feel even stronger with, seeing that everything that they're talking about is actually true. having lost 8 pounds and the bloat and even the achiness in my joints and all this, which I thought was premenopausal. And we did a video on that. But actually now I'm realizing it's more about like my nutrition and what I needed, what my body was really craving. And now in 30 days, I'm going to continue for another 60 days, but because I really need it. But I'm totally confident in this and how amazing, like everything Becky said about the gut health and that, I know that, but once you actually know it through your own experience, there's nothing more than that. So I would just say, try it for the 30 days and then, have your own experience, because many of us are like that. And then see what it does for you, and then see how it opens up this whole world of solutions and possibilities and our next level in our ascension for what's going on the planet right now. And it's amazing.
And the possibilities are endless.
Yes, exactly.
I love that. So here's another video I would love to play about our success stories. We have a lot of success stories, so enjoy.
We live in a connected world. Every day we spend hours and hours posting, texting, and sharing. And now, in addition to spending money from your screen, you can actually make money, serious money, from your screen. It's called the social sharing economy.
We live in a social sharing economy.
Working with Purium has truly changed the game for me.
I've been able to build almost my entire business through my phone and through Facebook.
Whether you're a health coach, you're in the medical field, anything health and wellness, this company is for you.
I've been able to build an organization of over 10,000 people through my phone and Facebook.
We live in Florida, but this summer we're in Alaska. We're able to stay in touch with our team here, stay connected, work from our screen, from our phone, and that's what we love so much about Purium and the business model that it offers us. We can do this from anywhere in the world.
As a former brick and mortar business owner, I created a linear income. It was rewarding, but it was super exhausting.
My favorite part about Purium is the lifestyle. I'm able to get up when I want, work when I want. I don't have a boss. I don't sit in a cubicle every day in front of a computer. I'm in charge of my lifestyle. I own my life.
I can proudly say that I am a grateful stay-at-home mommy of 4.
And to be able to stay home with my kids and make a 6-figure income, it's incredible for my family.
We went to Europe for a month while still being able to make money with Purium. How beautiful is that?
With the gift card marketing system, it is so easy to share.
I'm here because someone was kind enough to give me a gift card.
It's very easy for me to share the opportunity and the products with other people.
The gift card marketing program is absolutely genius. That's really how we got started in the business. People asking us what we did and us sharing gift cards with them. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
I was a massage therapist for 15 years, and since starting my Purium business, I've been able to retire my practice, eclipse my household income, and be able to put my daughter through college.
I have a college graduate that was able to start her life with 0 student loans because of my Purium check.
And the opportunity of Purium has afforded my wife and I a multiple 6-figure income. We could travel the world and our income never suffers because we have leverage.
We're on a mission to help 1 million families get off of overprocessed food and into clean, green eating. We're looking for 1,000 women in 100 communities that want to help just 10 families each. We need your help. Won't you join us on our mission?
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, I get to the next one. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, we are in the times where we need to take our power back. And this is the best way that I can honestly share with all of you. And we need to align together and do this together. So I know you're asking yourself, how do I get started? So you can reach out to the person who invited you to this call, okay? Or you can scan this QR code right now and log into Purium Enrollment to activate your very own gift card codes. And this will get you started of sharing this movement forward. And you know what? Opportunity awaits. And what are you waiting for? We are in the times that we need to link arms with each other and build this empire with like-minded individuals. Okay. Coming back. So thank you all for being here today, and thank you all for joining us. And reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and let's talk and let's build this together. Thank you, everyone.